So BCJ is a collection of 5 studios across the country: Seattle, San Francisco, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. The work varies tremendously, and that's why it's so exciting working here. We do large multifamily. We've done retail, such as the Apple Store, the Apple Cube in New York, and we've done a bunch of work with Apple. We do a lot of higher ed and single-family residences. So the breadth of the work and the variety is actually what keeps it very interesting. We strive to create unique spaces and have this connection and wonder in our work that you don't normally see. And it's all based in people, place, and materials. Like understanding those and understanding the circumstance of the site and infusing those ideas into the project is what makes the architecture what we think is something that's going to really resonate with place and have maybe a transcendent quality to the work. So we understand Honolulu as like this amazing tropical paradise, and it's juxtaposed against this very modern, urban American city. And it makes for a very interesting place. I don't know anywhere else like it in the world.
Boland Swinski Jackson is a firm that's known for place-based design. That is where we draw inspiration from the specific circumstances of the place where our buildings exist. We draw from the physical surroundings and then also sort of the history of the place, and we listen closely to the people that we are designing for to create unique experiences that are timeless and inspired by their surroundings.
I think from a distance, there's a recognition that this is a very unique building and interesting form in the skyline as it twists up in view. As you approach the building, you're going to experience all the elements that are enhancing the public realm. The large canopies, the retail storefront, the rich materials, the veil of the parking screen. You know, at night this can be really beautifully lit, so there's a recognition. And as you get to your entrance, whether you're coming from the Port Cochere off of Makaloa, or whether you're doing the pedestrian entrance on Kapiolani, this exterior material palette leads you inside.
When you're on Kapiolani Boulevard, one of the, I think, things that you notice immediately is the extent of these giant monkey pod trees, which are an iconic aspect of that neighborhood, and we think they're really cool, and we're trying to find ways to draw from them on this building because it's such an interesting aspect of the neighborhood. And particularly when you're up higher than them and you look down, it creates this sort of green carpet that just stretches all along Kapiolani.
We were fortunate enough to be able to also do the interior architecture for the building, so we're allowing the materials to sort of infuse into the lobby itself. And there's this feeling of calm when you come in. By design, the palette here is a little bit darker, definitely richer materials, and juxtaposing soft materials with hard materials. So there's a tactile response as well when you come in, and it makes you, I think, for us, it would be very calming to come in from outside into this lobby space. The space that I'm really excited about is this 2-story amenity deck, and the fact that we have opened it up, the 2 floors to each other, creates this amazing sense of place within the building. You have this connection to the pool, and you can like look down to the floor below or out to the cabanas themselves. So having this space, this dynamic space, is quite innovative for a project like this. For us too, it's like it lifts the tower above the podium, so it doesn't feel like it's right on top of you. Depending on what floor you're on, there's different program experiences. So having that 2-story space is something that for us is a subtle thing, but I think it's very exciting.
We were trying to provide a number of different options for people with, different needs, different types of family situations, and we think we've done that with these. The townhouse units are much larger, 2 stories, much more like a single family home, so people with families and children might really appreciate those because they're larger and they have their own private terraces. But then they also have direct access to all the amenities on the amenity level, so the Great Lawn is immediately available.
The townhomes are very unique, especially within this sort of multifamily mixed-use typology. It's something you don't see. And located on the 7th and 8th floors on top of the podium, it creates all these opportunities for us. Larger terraces on the 7th floor with that direct connection to the amenity deck. And then having the 2-story space creates a very dynamic volume within the unit itself. The lofts are very unique to this building typology, this mixed-use residential tower typology, and it's something that we're very vested in and very interested in and actually really excited about. It's raw materials, exposed conduit, higher ceilings, a lot of light, and their units are deeper. So it's really a way and a response to the urban setting and acknowledging the fact that Honolulu is a large, urban, modern American city. And these are the direct response to that. And I think they're going to be really well received.
Yeah, the tower residences are higher up in the building. Like the rest of the units, they have full height glazing, but because they're higher up, they have more expansive views of the surrounding neighborhoods and mountains and ocean. They're still bright and airy and have very refined finishes that everyone will love. Muse is unique in the sense that it is very tailored to its location, and the tower itself has a different shape and sculptural form based on how the views change as you go up in elevation. It's also trying to be very considerate at the street and to form a street edge and to be a part of the community that is responsible and encouraging pedestrian activity and just being a good neighbor. But also I think just the general shape and look of it is going to be unique because of that inspiration that's drawn from the local environs.
The tower portion, we really strive to create views and create visceral connections to place. And you can see that from the tower form is really connecting people to where they live. As the building goes up, the program, the floor plates change, but we're really creating something that we feel residents will love and be very proud of.